Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, we've got Speedy. T is out there with Champ. Then it's Magician. And it's Baddest One in at the point.
Well, one thing that Nuggets fans can rest easy on is this team has its core in place.
No doubt about that. There's a lot to like about the future of the Denver Nuggets with Jokic at that center position and the huge extension signed this offseason by Jamal Murray. That's a fantastic duo between your 5 and your point guard to build on.
Pass to Champ. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Murray right side. Count that one. Here's Baddest One. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Harris. It's tipped. Here's Magician. Nice shot from the wing.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Got a hand on it. Here's Speedy. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
But they recover it. Barton from outside. Here's Jokic. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kicks it to Murray. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Jokic.
That's pretty clever down low. Even when it looks like Millsap might be bottled up, he finds a way to get the ball up and softly to the rim. When you think about the season that Millsap was injured 2 years ago and how much that took away some development, then a year later, Denver does some great things with Millsap in the lineup. Then they re-sign him this offseason thinking they can take another step. And Paul Millsap, such a good, solid defender and scorer, was devastating for them in the playoffs and a source of valuable offense on that end. Paul Millsap, the veteran and the adult in the room for this Denver team.
And for Millsap, he's a vocal leader when he's on the floor.
Well, his defensive numbers were so off the charts when he played in Atlanta for the Hawks alongside Al Horford. That's the reason I think that Tim Connelly and the Denver Nuggets looked at the addition of Paul Millsap, providing them foundation on a nightly basis. He could be the concrete for them on the defensive end of the floor.
Over to the left wing. Here's Baddest One. He's covered by Murray. Here's Baddest One. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Seems like nearly everyone, Brent, can shoot the 3. Records being broken every year. How long do you think this age of shooting is going to last?
The tipping point, I'm not sure where that is, but the fact that the Houston Rockets in the past 2 seasons have done what it is that they've done, shooting more 3s than 2s for 2 consecutive seasons, is just a mind-boggling thing to me, Kevin. I think,
but where has it got?
Well, I think that we're kind of at
The tipping
maximum.
point.
I think we are at the tipping point. I don't know how much more you can do, but the teams that are seeing those other teams having success with it are trying to emulate it
They are.
without the talent that you have. So the next few years are going to be interesting to see how it is or where it is that a transformative player maybe brings the game back towards inside the three-point line, or what strategies change to create even more three-point shots. Now, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Barton surveying the floor. Green in the post. It's not going to go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Speedy. Barton defending. No good that time. Great D that time from Green.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And he dunks it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Murray. D right on him. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
So the wing on the left. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Here's Magician. Beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks leading by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Jokic is out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Dozier in at the 2. The drive by Jokic. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Champ. Here's Speedy. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Well, no secret that the Knicks were planning for a massive free agency and a free agent signing this past summer. They cleared a lot of cap space, and we're hopeful that their draft choice would be that #1 slot. It did not come to fruition.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And a lot of people, Brent, feel that without a doubt, the Knicks are still a destination for free agents.
Well, to vacation, it seems like, Kevin, because not a lot of the free agents are signing to play basketball in New York City. They put a lot of faith in that idea that it's the #1 market and the best place to live, and you can make a lot of money off the court. But for the past 10 years, I've not seen much action out of New York City.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Barton. New York leading by 13. Passes it to Battistone. From outside the arc. Green with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harris finds Morris. Back to Harris from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. T's got his 5th rebound in this one. They double him with Green, and stolen by Harris. Jokic inside. Here's Dozier, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out, and I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. The chosen one, he's checked in for T, and the prophet subbed in for baddest one. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense.
What a handle.
But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's that he has an idea of, after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who was a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jokic has got his second bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's the prophet, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away, using those long arms. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. The captain's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Magician. 7 points in the game. Here's Champ. The good-looking shot from the wing. Champ's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Coach Mike Malone has grown up with this young Nuggets team. He says that he believes in the youth of this team.
Well, the future is so bright for the Denver Nuggets, and really where you have to give Mike Malone a ton of credit is when they made the decision between their two bigs, Jokic and Nurkic, sticking with Jokic and then changing their entire offensive style to play from a point center position. It has paid huge dividends.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Morris outside. He kicks to Millsap, looking to end the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Millsap's got 5.
Super job by Millsap to release the shot as soon as he gets the ball there. No time for the D to catch up.
Here's the chosen one, right through the D for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Morris outside. And the pass to Jokic. 4 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Sinks the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And so it's the New York Knicks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got T. Magician is out there with baddest one. And there's Skinny. And it's Speedy in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
Brent, not many can deny that Gary Harris is an absolute pest on the defensive end.
Yeah, pretty relentless on that end of the floor. Defensively, he's rugged and tough, and he can cover a lot of ground with that lateral quickness.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by New York.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Millsap left side. And no good. And New York the other way now. Here's baddest one, and it's blocked.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Jokic kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Brent, on both ends of the floor, Will Barton is an effective spark plug for this team.
Yeah, he can fire you up out there, Kevin. He can do some things, obviously, defensively to get the team going and igniting the fast break. And then offensively, I know Mike Malone might not agree with all of the choices from Will Barton, but when he gets it going, it's an extra spark for this Nugget squad.
Catching up on the changes for New York. The chosen one, he's checked in for T. Champ comes in for Skinny. The captain's checked in for Magician. And the Prophet subbed in for baddest one.
Is continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Here's Speedy, drilled from 11 feet out. Speedy's got 11 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now the dish to Barton. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Jokic gets it to go.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
Pass to the Prophet. Here's Champ. He's covered by Murray. Here's Speedy. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Speedy's got 6 in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 19. Pass to Harris. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Harris, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Dozier's checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They grab their own miss. And it's Jokic missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Pass to Millsap. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. Stolen away.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dozier passes to Jokic. The teardrop falls in. Jokic has got 12.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter. So many finishers on this Denver Nugget team, and a great second unit that comes in and changes the pace. It's the passing that really helps that Denver Nugget offense get into a flow and make them very difficult to guard. Not a surprise they were second in assists last year.
Here's the Prophet from outside off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 19-point game. And there's the pass to Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. A different look for Denver. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Millsap, and Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Here's Barton. He's got 5, about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver no good. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Knicks delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Green is out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in the 2-guard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And here are the Nuggets now. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Barton. There's the 3. And it's Green missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Green with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
You know, Brent, passing is just one of the many things that Jokic does well on the floor.
Well, it doesn't look pretty at times, and there's not a ton of athleticism, but the cerebral play of Jokic, and then for teams to try to prepare Kevin defensively for a team offensively that plays from a point center, that's a bit of a mind job night in and night out. Denver's done such a great job of accentuating the skill set of Nikola Jokic.
And a new group in for the Knicks. The chosen one, he's checked in for T. Skinny comes in for Champ. The captain's checked in for Speedy. And the Prophet subbed in for baddest one.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Porter. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The chosen one's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And a wide open look for Porter. That one doesn't go. And New York the other way now. Here's Magician. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
The Prophet's checked in for New York. Speedy comes in for the Prophet. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Hampton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Skinny, drills the three-pointer. Skinny's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Passes it to Speedy. Here's the chosen one. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Porter. 5 to shoot. Hartenstein passes to Hampton. No good from outside. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now the pass to the Prophet. For 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Inside, the chosen one. Good on the shot. The chosen one's got 6 in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Champ.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And 101 left in the game. Porter, no luck. Here's New York. They're on a 19-5 run here.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bull. Dishes to Porter. From down in the low post, it goes.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Takes a three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Champ, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.